From Baltimore, Maryland, weighing 275 pounds, the American hero,
Truman Shoe Baby.
Hey, smoke weed every day.
Welcome everybody to Comic Core Daily, the daily show where I talk everything Comic Core. It is a special holiday today. Hey.
Hey.
I just want everybody to know that I'm flying by the seat of my pants. I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into this special day. And I hope that you all understand why. I'm going to talk about some nerd news. We're going to look at a post on Instagram that I found especially interesting today. We're going to ask a question of the day. Oh, man, Facebook's having some issues. We're going to go ahead and remove this stream from Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. We're removing Facebook's stream right now. We're saving the changes via StreamYard. Facebook is fucking up. Maybe because I've got some 420 related things in the title and the description of this video. Maybe Facebook's just nixing it all today. We'll see how that goes. I got some folks in the chat. Kenneth Bird is in the chat. Scott Evans is in the chat as well. He says, "What's the haps? Settle down there, Sam Roberts." He's burning down some trees as well. Comics Misexplained passing through. Seawater, Comic Man Andy, we're going to be doing a show tonight. Modern Men. We're going to be talking about The Dark Knight Returns. It's going to be one for the ages, folks. Stop by. It's going to be fun. Ooh, are you interested in joining us tonight? Didn't get to read it. Oh, have to work overtime. You're no fun. Backseat drivers in the chat. I look different today. I'm not wearing a hat. My hair is doing what it does when I wake up and I put headphones on. Theory. What's going on, my brother? Good to see you in there. Fish Tropic. Good to see the Fish Tropic. And Gore Vidal is here. Comic Man 84. We've been talking a lot of wrestling lately, Kenny. Very excited to have you in here. I'm not talking wrestling today, but we're going to get into some, what are we going to call them? Topics. I'm the Sultan of segments. I am the king of topics. We're going to do some nerd news, gang. Nerd news. Nerd news today. Diamond's still shut down. New comics aren't coming till mid-May, they say. But wait, DC Comics is coming to be the savior of the industry, and they're going to distribute their comics directly. Or are they? Because it turns out they're just using DCBS and Midtown as distribution centers. So that's just two businesses that are killing the LCSs. They're going to try to be middlemen to kill the LCSs. They're going to choke them out slowly instead of just cutting them off. Diamond had the chance to respond. And they basically said, hey, you guys can't wait like another 2 weeks to make sure that everything is copacetic in the world. Let's take a wait and see approach. Be responsible for not spreading a virus during a pandemic. And hey, man, we support our partners at DC. You know, do what you got to do. But sounds to me like you're being a little petty. And the whole DC team over there, who knows what's going on over there, man? They're going to be putting these books out. I think LCSs are probably going to be catching a raw deal on this distribution deal. I think it's just Midtown and DCBS double dipping. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You think we're double dipping? Anybody think that there's a double dip going on? Magoo Fitzfarter's in here, as well as Phil Ailing. And Donnie. Good to see you, Donnie. Shouting out the Bay. I don't throw the Bay up as much as I used to, but I mean, now I put it in the intro with that Howard Finkel. I love it, man. I love it. I just think that everybody's scamming. Them scammers are still mad. Okay. I don't know which scammers we're talking about. Titan of topics. I like that one. It's going in the repertoire. Diamond was quiet until DC finally stepped up. Did they step up, really? Or are they just not willing to wait out the system? I mean, I think in the long run, this is going to be bad for LCSs. It's going to be good for Midtown. It's going to be real good for their bottom line. But like people who get their stuff from Midtown already, their shipping and handling is no better than Diamond's. So, I mean, people know that Midtown orders come in jacked up all the time. That's like a subset of comic book community videos. How jacked up is my Midtown order? How long did it take for me to get my Midtown order? Come on, man. And they're going to distribute all of DC Comics. They're not ready. Not only are they not ready, they're going to be skimming every book. Every book they're going to be skimming. So your local LCS is going to make less off of these books. And how are they going to get them to you? I mean, there's really no system right here, man. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm excited for stories to continue. But I think that a wait and see. Midtown shipping is just a step above Diamond. I disagree, man. I think a lot of people complain about Diamond shipping, but I always have a way of getting fresh books from my store. And how would all these fresh books be out there? I mean, Diamond sends them all. It's just really all there is to it. Like, it can't be that bad. Everybody's got 9, 8s, and 10s, and that all that shit came through Diamond, all of it. So come on, be real. How many books are really showing up fucked up? I mean, I'm sure it's within margins. Overpriced variants every Wednesday. People hyping up books and sells them variants for triple the amount. After that $700 Immortal Hulk, I'm done with variants. That's exactly why I'm on with variants. I like to get a variant, have it get hot, sell it quick for a couple bucks, and then have it appreciate afterwards. I don't care. I got it. I got more out of it. If I'm quick flipping a variant, then it is what it is. My problem is that I get variants just because I like them. And then they never appreciate the ones that I really, really dig. It's good for me because it adds to my collection, just adds to my collection. That gives me the opportunity to build my collection, which is what I don't need to be doing. I need to be getting rid of more stuff. Midtown does suck at shipping. They are going to keep all the best copies for self and ship out lower grades for everyone else. You know this. They're a business. They're not, they see an opportunity to become a middleman, and like anybody who knows anything about scams or like mafia movies or anything knows that the middleman's the guy who makes the money. He's just making the money off of strong arming somebody. And that's exactly what these people are doing. And DC's complacent in the whole thing. I think that DC is a threat to brick and mortars at this point. DC wants to sell books. There are a lot of brick and mortars that are not happy and talking they won't sell DC books if they're forced to use Midtown. Agreed. But they're going to hop right back onto Diamond right when Diamond's available. So what, Midtown's trying to get in while they can. And it doesn't matter to DC. I think they get the same thing either way. It is what it is, man. I think that the middleman's the real extortionist. Barrett knows the deal. Barrett knows his TV. Hey, man, that right there was nerd news. Okay.
And that's the way the news goes.
We're going to go on to our next segment. Weedon Comics, baby. Weedon Comics. Two better things have never gone together. It's the peanut butter and jelly of my hobbies. I want you all to know this. This is Curse of the White Knight, Great Azrael cover with a really nice sativa. Look at that, dank. And Weedon Comics is the account that brings that to you on Instagram. Link is in the description below. This is not a one-off. This is what Weedon Comics does every day. So there's some really cool stuff if you're into weed and you're into comics. If you're not, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. This episode is not for you. We're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. I'll see you guys in a minute. Hey, Comic Core viewers. Do you want a free mystery box of comics? Well, that's good because we're having a giveaway. It's super easy to enter. Just leave a comment on any Comic Core Daily video answering the question of the day. Want extra entries? Well, you can vote in the Modern Men poll each week and leave a comment explaining your choice. This giveaway is open only to U.S. residents 18 and up, and you must be subscribed to the Comic Core. We'll compile all the entries and spin the wheel on the Friday, April 24th episode of Comic Core Roundtable, and you must be in the chat to win. Printed rules and instructions will be found in the description of this video. Good luck and happy commenting. MainFrameComicCon, April 25th and 26th, an absolutely free 2-day online interactive con experience that you can enjoy right from the comfort and safety of your own home. Celebrity guest interviews, comic industry professionals, cosplay contests, and so much more. Check out the website at MainFrameComicCon.com and be sure to follow us on Instagram at MainFrameComicCon for our ever-growing list of guests and emerging schedule of events. That's April 25th and 26th, Saturday and Sunday, 2 days, absolutely free. MainFrameComicCon. We're bringing the convention to you. This is Andy.
Excitement's building.
This is Thursday.
I'm nervous. Breathe with me, guys.
And this is Andy on Thursday. That's right, we gave Andy his own show.
No way. No way.
Yes way, Andy.
Holy sheet.
Holy sheet indeed. Andy Given Thursday. Live every Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern, only on the Comic Core. You've been waiting for it. I promised it. And now it's here! Modern Men presents The Dark Knight Returns. Only on the Comic Core. That's right, tonight on Modern Men, we're going to be talking The Dark Knight Returns. We're going to be talking it all up and down. We're going to be talking it all around, inside and out. We're going to do the hokey pokey because that's what it's all about on the Comic Core. Tonight, Modern Men. I can't wait for Modern Men tonight. Discovery Bay, good to have you, my friend. Good to have you, my friend. You are here just in time for the countdown. My top 5 420 comics. Number 5, The Amazing Spider-Man, number 420. 'Twas a night before X-Man. Is there a worse period in Spider-Man history or comics history than this period in comics history? This is a crazy looking issue. I don't even know what it's about, man. I was like, let's do Weed Comics. And I was like, nah, I'm just going to do issues number 420. Number 4, The Mighty Thor, number 420. Stellaris Strikes. Plus Captain America and the Avengers are in it. This is actually a dope comic. I love the Thor from this era. I don't remember this issue particularly, but I remember the Black Galaxy saga. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and endorse Thor number 420. Number 3, Uncanny X-Men number 420. This is Chuck Austin X-Men, so you'd have to be high to enjoy it. Man, this was a low point. Dominant Species was a terrible story arc, and this was the conclusion to it. It's a weird looking cover. I don't know, man. I think you have to be baked to enjoy this one. Number 2, Detective Comics number 420. 5 o'clock deadline has passed. It's going to keep the killer from getting at him. But, you know, Batman is actually not Batman. That's secretly the killer hanging out behind him. Man, I love these old DC books with the cover copy. Lets you know what's going to go on inside the book. Nice little trailer on the cover. I've never read this, but like 420 issues. So, Detective. So we know it's coming at number 1. It's Action Comics because it also had a run of more than 420 issues. And this looks like a dude playing an instrument to summon a bigger, better Superman. But when I first saw it, I was like, is that guy hitting a bong? It's not. It's music coming out of it, not smoke. But I saw that and I was like, that's a pretty cool cover. And this is a dumb gimmick, but I've committed to doing a top 5 list every single day. So, chat, you guys let me know. 69 covers. Hey, don't steal my gimmick. I'm going to probably end up doing that on Wednesday. What's going on, William Pace? Very cool, says Magoo. Fyra, pew pew. Good to see everybody in here. Crazy bong pipes. Yeah. I mean, come on. I'm doing a daily show. I might as well. I might as well. Nice bump commercial. Thank you. Put some work into those. Magoo says the Flash is the greatest superhero ever, hands down. Magoo, you want to come on the show and we'll debate, and I'll let you tell me why the Flash rules. I would love. You're very passionate. It was coming into all the chats yelling about the Flash. All caps, Flash, comment. It's like, oh shit, Magoo must be here. I want to hear your passion for the Flash and scandalous covers. We should do scandalous covers. Yeah. Yeah, fuck the hat. Hey, man, I decided to wake and bake and shake and bake. Let's get this going, okay? I slept in today, played a lot of video games last night. Legend's going to be upset that I've been practicing fuck Sting. If you guys don't know anything about the Comic Core and the behind the scenes of the Comic Core, we're a group that came together to spread our love of comics through trash talking each other while we play a wrestling video game. And that's just kind of how it works. So we did our question of the day. We did our Instagram segment. I talked about some nerd news. We did. Now I got to ask you guys a question.
Hey, smoke weed every day.
So if Professor X can move objects with his mind, why can't he make his legs move? Think about that one for a minute. Let's go to the chat. That's my question of the day. You can answer that question in the comments below if this video doesn't get taken down. And then you can get a chance to win some free comics. Friday, we're going to be doing the drawing. We're going to spin the wheel. Somebody's getting a big old box of comics. Got a priority mailbox. I'm going to stuff it full of comics. I'm going to send it out. It's going to be a good time. Aggressively Relaxing's in the chat. What's going on, man? Are you sure you did those other segments? I don't remember that. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see if I did them. I mean, I got a little timer up here that tells me how long I've been going, and I had to have been doing something for the last 21 minutes. That is the correct answer to the question of the day. Because he's not smart enough to think of that. That's true. Mike Sanchez, what's going on, brother? William Pace, smash that like button. You guys should smash that like button too. That's all I'm saying. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. All I'm saying is smash that like button. Yeah, but you can't do a tag match. That's not my fault that Chad doesn't know how to tag. It's not my fault. I do okay until I get double teamed to hell. Look, guys, I agree. The chat is on point today. There are 21 of you guys in here, and you're absolutely on point today. Look, C. Woodard inspired me to do this show today, and you'll see that when the credits roll. But I'm not ready to let the credits roll yet, guys, because I want to talk about the best show on the Comic Core. And it's not this show. I'm sorry. You guys showed up for the wrong show. But tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Modern Men presents the Dark Knight Returns episode. That's right. Modern Men is going to be more highly curated for the next couple of weeks. But I tell you what, it's going to be good. We're going to be doing Star Wars on May the 4th. See Woodard put this big production together. Sends out the thumbnail. Says our big 30th episode, Dark Knight Returns on May the 4th. And I'm like, sounds good, bro, but Star Wars ? And he's like, shit. And then he starts rearranging the randomizer and the votes and everything, and he starts losing his mind. And man, he puts a lot of work in over there on Modern Men, and that's what makes it a great show. I put very, very little work into this show, and that's what makes it this show. So sometimes I put more into it than other times, but sometimes I just get up and I hit the toilet. I find myself an Instagram thing, hit Newsarama, like nothing there. And you gotta hit CBR, and it's like, oh well, maybe I could talk about that, and pull maybe a picture and send it via Dropbox, and then hey, there's a show. There's a show. That's all you got to do. Perry's Comics in the chat. Good to see you, Perry. Whoa. Who told you? All right. I like aggressively relaxing style on that one. Hey, man, have you put together that video yet? Did you need anything else from me? I was working on a project behind the scenes with aggressively relaxing, and I kept forgetting to do what he asked me to do. And now he's probably like, oh, that's why. But I'm excited to hear what came of that. Yeah, I was thinking, Perry, today I was going to sit down and watch a movie for the first time and go viral. But you already did that. So it's like Simpsons did it. Perry did it. Can't do that. Can't go viral. Only enough room in the community for one Perry's Comics. Perry, I'll probably be playing that Call of Duty later, so hit me up. Has anyone read Resonant yet? Has anyone read Resonant yet? I have not read Resonant, but Jay Blitz wants to know if anybody's read it. Is anybody reading any new comics they want to talk about? Shout it out in the chat and I'll make a list. Ooh, Aggressively is almost done editing. Somebody take a screenshot of that one. I like that. That's a good one. That's what my buddy calls me. He calls me Tally all the time. Look, you got to do what you got to do for the Chang sauce. From here on out, all I'm making is wake and bake shows. I'm happy that people are enjoying this one, Chaos. I'm happy. Oh man, I haven't read Resonant yet, but I want to read Resonant because you just mentioned it, and I'm baked. Beyond that, I haven't heard anything about Resonant. What is Resonant? Jay Blitz, hit us up in the chat. Let us know what Resonant is. Gomer's here, fashionably late. Gomer, you missed it. I did segments. There were segments. Look, let's do a rundown here for Gomer. Gomer just got in here, so we're going to go ahead and let Gomer know what happened. This is a quick recap of the show, okay?
And that's the way the news goes.
There you go, Gomer. There's your recap. We had segments. They were all over the place. They were fabulous. We asked a question of the day. And now we're just chilling because I blew through everything I had because I didn't have much. and now we're just chilling. Yes, it's true. Just as many segments of the proper Human Centipede. You need to get at least 4 for it to be interesting. You can't just have one person in the middle. You got to have at least 2 people in the middle. They have a shared experience. I don't know. They have never been this wacky on Wednesday. That's your joke. Resonant from Vault, Reddish, number 1. It was good. It was good. There you go. Okay, Boomer. Wow. I'm not a boomer and I'm not a zoomer. I'm a millennial with a Generation X slant, I'll tell you. Born in 83, which is like the beginning of the millennials. It's like the peak of the branch generation. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Yeah, pretty much same. Living the Gomer life. Okay. So from what I can tell, Resonant, like an apocalyptic world, and there are these waves that cause something to happen to people's minds. I guess during the waves, we'll definitely like to see where it goes. All right. It's from Bolt. Elder Millennial. Yeah. Everybody thinks that their generation's the best generation. I think that if you recognize yourself by the generation that you grew up with, and you separate yourself from other people generationally, that you're doing yourself a disservice. I've constantly worked in the restaurant and bar industry. I know a lot of older people. I know a lot of middle-aged people, and I know a lot of very young people, and you see people through different phases of their life as you work in the restaurant industry. And yeah, man, I got a respect for people and where they come from and how that shapes you. But at the same time, man, don't close your mind off to people generationally. That okay, boomer, it's like, yeah, it's funny because it's dismissive, but anything that's dismissive is naturally humorous. But toxic at the same time. So it's like, find your balance, bro. Find your balance. That's all I'm saying. A little soapbox. Not a sermon, just a thought. Find your balance. Ha! Okay, boomer. All right, man. We'll have to check that out, William Pace. I didn't know that you had a podcast on the Outright Geekery Network. What's Okay, boomer? Wow. William Pace, you learn something new every day. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to things. That's just kind of the way it goes. We snuck into millennials, but when people bitch about millennials, they mean Generation Y, born after 95 or whatever. I think it doesn't matter, really. Not everybody sucks. I mean, you got chaos in your name. You know everybody sucks. It's just the way it is. Everything that makes everybody wonderful exists inside everybody. So does everything that makes everybody else terrible. Humanity's a disease. I'm treating it medically at the moment. From the inside. As a millennial from the end of the run, I will say that the end of the run are the worst. Man, don't self-hate, Barrett. Those are your people. Find common ground with them. Go have gender fluidity or whatever it is you people do. I'm sorry, that was judgmental. Well, I love all my non-binaries. I just think it's funny. All right. On that note,
Hey, smoke weed every day.
hey gang, make sure you hit that subscription button there. Give this video a thumbs up. And make sure you hit that notification bell. Always going live. And check out some of our other videos. Thanks for watching.